Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to bring you guys a sponsored Eternal video. Eternal is a really cool card game that I've been playing for a bit now. I'll be playing a little bit more this Sunday, and it's been one of the most interesting card games that I've played. There's so many mechanics that I've had to learn that I'm still learning, but nonetheless my experience in the wide variety of card games in the past is pulling through, and I'm actually doing pretty well in the game modes that I've played so far. The main thing that I really like about Eternal has to do with, it feels like the plays that I make, the choices that I make in the game are actually meaningful. And this actually is pretty different from most card games. That's not to say there isn't RNG in Eternal. There certainly is with different aspects. But when you do make a choice, the choice really matters. And there are a lot of choices to be made. So Eternal features a full set of lots of different cards, lots of different card types. Just to show you guys here, there's basically 5 colors. There's Fire, Time, Justice, Primal, Shadow, and there's the multi-faction. Some of those don't have a color. Some of them use multiple different colors. When you look at any card, let's say the Forge Wolf, he's a beast. This is a unit card, kind of like a creature or a minion. He costs 1. He also requires a threshold of 1 fire, so you gotta have 1 red sigil. Sigil is basically the power, the mana equivalent in Eternal. You can play 1 sigil card a turn. Sigils are cards, so you have to draw them. Sometimes you draw way too many sigils, sometimes you don't draw enough, and to a large extent that is the majority of the RNG in the game. When it comes to the cards and the choices that you make, it is basically up to you, and there is a lot of stuff that you can do. Just so you understand kind of how the cards roll out: 1 attack, 1 health. The units in this game actually heal at the end of each turn. So if you have a unit that is, fairly large, let's see if we can pull one up here. So if we have this 3/3 and this 3/3 blocks a 2/2, it will become a 3/3 once again at the end of your turn. Also, buffs are very interesting. There's a lot of buff cards. So for instance, anything marked weapon is something that one of your units will use. Anything marked relic weapon is something that your character would use. So the reason why weapons are pretty interesting, the reason why buffs are pretty interesting is buffs are kept on units. So if you bounce a unit, if it dies and bring it back, the unit will keep the stats it gained from buffs. And that makes that whole different archetype, have a lot more different aspects to it. Of course, the game has spells in it. Similar thing, requires you to have a certain number of power cards, a certain threshold based on specific colors of the card. Spells are what they do, they just do this effect. However, there are other cards. Let me see if I can pull one up here. Fast spells. A fast spell is a unique type of spell that allows you to act when it's not your turn or during the attack phase. And this is pretty interesting. It makes it so the attack phase, and in Eternal, when you attack, you just declare attackers, your opponent chooses the blockers. You basically have a double interactive step that, again, has a huge impact on how you end up playing it. And there's a few other different card types, but those are generally the big ones. There's a few reoccurring ones. There's a few very interesting things that you could do. Eternal is certainly a game that you really have to play a bit to understand. But out of all these card games that I've played, I think Eternal has the best in-game learning system through its puzzles. So you have the basics. And you have ones that introduce different mechanics: the deadly mechanic, the killer mechanic, Aegis, endurance, damage, ambush, silence, weapons. I haven't even done these. There's a lot, and they can be pretty difficult. Even the ones that are pretty easy, most of the time you'll do it, you think you know the answer, and you don't actually know the answer. You'll actually fail right away, and usually on the 2nd or 3rd try you'll get it. It's a very good, very smooth learning experience, and this knowledge is so valuable. Now, Certainly recommend you do the puzzles, certainly recommend you do the campaigns. After you get through that, you can play Gauntlet, which is kind of like the intro to ranked mode. I haven't done a Gauntlet yet because, as you know me, I like games that have cool drafting systems. So in Eternal, you can play basically a Forge, which is playing with a drafted deck against AI opponents, or you can play a Draft, which is a drafted deck against other players. Now, here's where it gets really crazy. As you can see, Eternal features a full actual draft mechanism. You get to basically open packs. You pick cards from the packs and you move your pack over to the other players that you're drafting with. Pretty crazy, right? You build a deck through these and you keep the cards. It is exactly as many of the games that I've played in the 90s and the 2000s in real life, and I've never seen this done so well in any online card game that I've played. It really brings back those memories, and it is certainly an awesome way to play. You can choose just to pick all of the rare and cards that you really need, or you can choose to play a deck in order to try to win, and if you do have good results, you get, larger amounts of golds and a few cards in the end. Now, while my knowledge of the, in-depth part of Eternal is, fairly intermediate, I'm not a noob, but I'm no expert at the game yet. But nonetheless, my previous experience with card games, and because the puzzles have actually taught me the game so well, the results that I've put up in my drafting modes against AI and against other players have really been excellent. That's what I want to highlight for you guys today. I know a lot of you guys watch my channel for those moments and those experiences, and Eternal offers one that I don't think you've seen before. So I encourage you to check out the game, and it's a little bit different here in terms of referral link. I do have a referral link, but it's not a referral link that they gave me to push or anything like that. I'm not even sure it's tracked because I'd made my own bit.ly on it. Basically, you should play Eternal through someone's referral link. If it's convenient, please use mine. Otherwise, whatever, it's fine. The reason you should do that is if you play Eternal through someone else's referral code, you get 3 packs in addition to all the goodies you get starting up a new account, and you get a special deck. Now, I don't know what that's like because I didn't follow that process, but that's certainly one that you should choose to follow. And also, I hear countless times that Eternal is a game where free-to-play is 100% possible, competitive, and fun. So why not? Give the game a try. I hope you guys learned something from my amazing drafting experiences this week, so far at least. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm keeping it. Please note 10 non-sigils in a row.
Stand aside.
So I'm thinking of buffing the Paladin or the Guard. I think I should just slam with that. I think I want to play the Marksman. Isn't the Marksman better than the Stranger?
Ain't nowhere to hide.
Premium sigils. I don't know how I got these.
Halt!
Dude, that card is crazy.
Be redeemed.
Yeah, this card's obviously crazy. What do you mean? If it was just 3 for 3/3 with flying, that would be really good. Just that. Oh, that looks scary. Whoa, what the hell? That doesn't look fair. So it has 3, so I want to play...
Do as I do. We pass judgment.
Thinking of attacking with that. Why not? Okay. So he's investing in super powerful cards. It's kind of like saving up your mana for 2 turns to play one thing. I guess that's not too busted. Even though this feels pretty bad right now. Wait, that was bad, right? Oh no, because he probably can't block too, so he loses the weapon anyway. Okay. So his last card is almost certainly a sigil then. Good to know.
Not on my watch.
You won't live to regret this!
Wait, what is that thing? Oh, it's normally a 1/1. I see. Endurance means it can attack and block. It just recovers at the end of every turn rather than at the start of your turn.
We learn what we must.
Is this just like a super bluff or something?
Not on my watch.
No, it was just the sigil. You just bluffed. Unless the cards get shuffled every time. Ah, block it. Oh, they do get shuffled? Oh, whoops. I thought it was a sigil, but I don't, like, how am I gonna trust my instincts right now? I don't know this game well enough for that. Oh man, it's a 1-starter. I can't do that. Oh, holy crap. Oh. Oh my god.
You got a problem?
He needs to kill this right now.
What a lovely collection.
item for Bart.
The price of progress.
This looks pretty over.
Ain't nowhere to hide.
Oh. Hammer time. Why does that guy have a shiny number beside his thing? Oh wow, that's super trash. It's a little clumsy. He's master rank. Oh bro, do you see this piece of bronze over here? That just looks like colored glass. Bronze breaks colored glass, alright?
Stand aside.
Oh boy. We're gonna need a good draw.
We shall find a way.
That's a good draw.
Be redeemed.
That is not so good of a draw. I guess we'll have to make do.
Time quickens.
We stand strong.
Okay. I guess I lost lifesteal.
All in good time.
Probably choose it on Victor's Cry. That thing is really sketchy when you're at 14. Oh, the hammer is really sketchy. Dude, all these cards are super sketchy for him in this spot. I really wonder what he's gonna pick. Someone PM'd me? Yeah, I get lots of PMs while I'm playing. Wait, what the hell? I don't get that. Read is 3-4.
Protect the light.
What's this? Oh, sure. I don't know who's blocking who. Okay. Thank you. kill both of those if I buff that. Seems good to me. Just think you might have a fast action. I'm a little bit scared of this, but
We pass judgment. The price of progress.
yep. Oh, I got a very impressive. Damn, I'm fucking tweeting that. Alright, we went from 1 and 2 to 7 and 2. I don't know if there's more wins, but we filled up the bar. First PvP arena, the dream. The dream. What do we get? That's a lot, right? Oh, I like that card. I want to try that. Seems fun. Oh, we got a shiny version. Shiny sigils are cool. They probably see a lot of play. Another shiny card. Is that like good rewards? I don't know. It seemed like each chest kind of had a similar card.